here.
Still hooked.
She didn't loft that one out on the lane as much as she did the other one. It actually looks like she softened up her speed and rolled it more. And the ball just hooked through the nose.
She'll take two of them, and they're experiencing a little bit of changes. The left going through some changes, or it really is hard to identify that because we haven't had the same bowler stay on the pair.
No, and each week the pattern's different. You're bowling on different surfaces, different lane conditions, and speed control, though, out of a lot of ladies, the last few weeks, as said, has been so crucial. Letting the ball roll to get out the back pins, you know, lofting a little more to increase your carry, get the ball down the lane. It's crucial.
Make it double.
Well, she jumped all over that open frame. And the tennis is complete at the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club, and ESPN has all the news from Wimbledon, the Championships 2003 this afternoon at 3 p.m. Then this evening at 8, you can see a replay of the women's final on ESPN2. For more information, as always, you can go to ESPN.com. Tennelle now up by 22 with that strike. Another strike would make it 32, and she, 4-9. Trips them both.
She missed a little left on this shot, but gets the break this time and gets the 4-9 to topple out. And she's, oh yeah.
Well, it's a good thing she said she only leaves one on TV instead of more than one. Cara back on it, though, running it out, trying to pump herself up. As she said, she's hoping the outcome will be different.
One thing about Cara, she's been on the show quite a few times where she's been the only left-hander. She's led tournaments where she's been the only left-hander, and there hasn't been that much transition. She said she's got to be aware of it when she gets to the TV pair.
Cara oftentimes, as you said, Carolyn, made shows when no left-handers made the cut even. So she's used to bowling on completely fresh all the time.
And she's a great spare shooter.
Yes, she is. Right now, though, she needs some strikes, and she just comes up with a big double in the 7th and 8th frames. Grijalva-Milligan, 2 titles in her career, 3 third-place finishes, 2 fifth-place finishes. Looking for that 3rd title. Ten-pin again.
Her outlook was great this week. Just make the best of it. You know, we have one more week left. The fall right now is a little uncertain. So she says, you know what? I'm going to stop putting pressure on myself and just kind of go with it and try to do the best I can.
And we're running over just a little bit here, so stay with it on ESPN for the 2002 Trick Shot Magic. That's from the ESPN Zone in Baltimore. They'll be with you immediately following this bowling. Tennelle Grijalva now up by 21 pins as she steps up in the 9th frame. Cara, though, working on 2 strikes, so Tennelle really needing to set up a strike here. Good shot after tripping the 4-9 last time on that lane. Cara Honeychurch, her goal to win 10 titles before she's done on tour. She really doesn't plan to bowl a long time, going back to have a career probably in a couple years, family. So right now she's at 8 career titles. This could get her really close. trips that 6-pin, and that was huge, Carolyn.
Looks like she was a little slow on that shot, but got it to the left. Sends it left. Ball comes roaring back, but trips out the 6. And here's where you're going to see a little bit of versatility. Cara likes to play up the lane. She says that. She says she likes that part of the lane. Entry of angle is everything. She's comfortable there. But when she has to move in, she has to take it into consideration what she has to do with her ball speed in her hand. Stay behind the ball, let it roll so it hooks back.
Come on, Cara.
Okay, she needs those. Set that up. She can strike it out for 214. She can actually force Tennelle-Milligan to get 2 strikes, or we could potentially have a tie.
This is why Cara has 8 titles in a short period of time. And a lot of people, have said things, have questioned that. This is why. She's got ice in her veins. That doesn't mean she's not a nice person, but when she's on the lanes, she is there for business, and she makes good quality shots.
Oh, and not tripping the 6-pin. That was a big one. Really needed that strike. Put huge pressure on Tennelle.
Now, Cara's been in this position last week, numerous times in the last few years. It's going to be very interesting to see the shot that Tennelle makes in the 10th frame.
Spares it up for 203. So Tennelle-Milligan will need a mark and 9 pins.
She left the ring 10 on this lane last shot.
Struck the time before and went high for left a 3-6-10, I believe, the shot before that on this lane. So she's kind of been all over the board.
Well, and when you haven't been in that position in a long time, of course, your nerves set in anyway, no matter how many times you've been there.
Uh-oh. Oh, happy to leave just a 2-pin.
She let it go and she said, oh no, didn't quite catch it. Got it a little bit to the right, hit that hang spot, just left the 2.
She actually drew a break last night on her first shot in the 10th to get through to the television show. She kind of went a nosedive and left just a 10-pin. Was fortunate to defeat Carol Giannotti block. Now she covers that spare. That'll give her 185 in the 9th. With a spare in the 10th, she'll need 9 pins on this fill ball to win. 8 would be a tie.
Cara just anxiously waiting on the hot seat to see what happens.
Come on, make it yours.
For it all.
Yeah. Going up to the line. Looks like good shot, keeps it on line, does not get it as far right. Made sure she caught that one, and she blew the rack.
Come on, make it yours, make it yours.
Yes is right. Tennelle-Milligan wins her first title in 3 years.